It's time for our yearly visit from San Antonio Spurs, Brandon James, to talk all about the Austin Week.
You are Locked On Spurs, your daily San Antonio Spurs podcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Happy Friday and welcome back to Locked On Spurs right here on the Locked On NBA Network. I'm your host, Jeff Garcia, Spurs writer for KENS 5 San Antonio. I'm glad to have y'all back. And yeah, TGIF, everybody. Hey, the weekend's here. Finish out this workday and start having some fun after hours and through the weekend. And just be safe, okay? Be careful. But, as always, we appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to make Locked On Spurs your first listen every single day. You want to follow us on YouTube. You want to go to KENS 5 Plus app. You want to go to Spotify, iTunes. Also, the Locked On Spurs newsletter, free and available right now. Click the description below on YouTube. There's a link. It says LO Spurs newsletter. Click on that. Completely free. Hits your email inbox every single day, Monday through Friday. So, what are we talking about today? Now, if you all know, the Spurs are on the road trip, but this year is going to finish out in Austin. Yeah. No more waiting till the very end of the season. You get it mid-season, and which means the Spurs are taking over the Texas Capitol. Y'all know this by now. It's been a few years now where the San Antonio Spurs take home games, to Austin, where they can cultivate the fan base in Austin, bring that NBA experience to Austinites, invite San Antonio Spurs fans from San Antonio to take the 1 hour-ish drive out there and enjoy a lot of fun. And by me fun, I mean a lot of fun. Seriously. Like, I don't know if we're going to have time to get to everything. It's that packed of so much fun things to do. You want to get your tickets ASAP, or even if you can't go to the game, just to go and all the activities around the game, from the cup game, we'll talk about that in a bit, to watch parties. They got it all. It's going to be a great, great weekend. But as always, we have to bring back every single year around, well, I guess now around this new time of year. Usually Brandon James comes later in the season, but now he's coming mid-ish now. You know him. He's been on Locked On Spurs several times. Before I bring him in, he is the Senior Vice President of Strategic Growth and Deputy General Counsel for the San Antonio Spurs. He also works with San Antonio FC. So, man, he has a lot on his plate now that I think about it. Yeah. Maybe he dipped out already. He's like, I don't have time for you, Jeff. I got to go work out some stuff. I'm kidding. I can still see him on the camera. He's still there waiting to get on right now. And, he does a lot of work. He's just putting all this together. The Austin week in Austin is going to be so much fun. Let's go to bring him on. He is Mr. Brandon James. What's going on, Brandon?
Hey, Jeff. Good to see you guys again, and good to be here. Thanks for having us.
Not a problem. I got to have you back. I was telling the audience right now, usually you come on later in the season, but now you're kind of more in the middle of the season now.
We're a little earlier this year, and we get to break up the rodeo trip this year, which is an added perk of playing up here. Yeah.
So much fun. I've been to the Austin games now the last couple times, and let me tell you, they are so much fun. I remember the first time I went there, Brandon, just to see the amount of people out in the streets, just hopping around the Moody Center. In a good way, the good traffic. I know people are going to those events across the state capitol. It is so much fun. Success after success after success. Brent, how do you guys do it?
It's not us, it's the fans. We are meeting the fans where they are, and it's an important organizational initiative to go where the fans are. I think we're the only team that has played, I guess if you look at the past 3 years, we've played in Mexico City, we've played in Paris, France, we've played in Austin, Texas. We've even taken our G League team down to Laredo and Corpus Christi. And so a lot of organizations say they meet the fans where they are. We're walking and living it every day.
No, you absolutely are. Yeah. I even have a guest that comes on here a couple times during the season. He's from Corpus, but he's an actor, and he lives now in LA. So he's been on shows like Two Broke Girls, Modern Family. He's been in movies. Yeah. And when he learned that the Spurs were going, at least the G League team was going to Corpus, he was ecstatic. Mm-hmm. So it really, really reaches the fans and so much more. But Austin week is right around the corner. By the way, everybody, you want to go to spurs.com, click that link there that says tickets. Click on that. Get yourself the tickets ASAP, because you'll have the Suns and the Pistons out there. Let's get the games out of the way first, and then we'll get into the activities, wrap it up, and why people should go to Austin even if they can't get a ticket, because there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
The big highlight is obviously honoring Kevin Durant, UT alum. He'll be making his trek back to the Moody Center. It's a national TV game. I mean, Brandon, that is just an awesome thing, and another reason why Spurs fans should go get their tickets now.
No, it's massive. I think there's no bigger sort of stamp of validation to what we're doing here in Austin than the NBA awarding us not only Kevin Durant coming to town, but having it be a TNT night game, which, as you know, is a nationally televised game. And so the enthusiasm of Austin is in large part to thank for us getting these really good opponents in a venue that's been really good to us as sort of our second home. And the enthusiasm, like I mentioned, is just palpable. So we're excited to run it back here for year 3.
Yeah. And so now you're going to get the Durant honored game. And you're also going to get just the packed Moody Center. The team broke the record last year for attendance. I mean, how much bigger can they get?
Yeah, we keep breaking our own record, right? What I've told our group is that we want to be respectful of, obviously, Kevin Durant coming back and his ties to Austin, the University of Texas, but we want to make that venue feel like a true home environment. Mm-hmm. So we want Spurs fans to come out and support the team. We got a new acquisition in De'Aaron Fox. It's actually going to be his first time playing in front of a Texas audience. And so it's a really good opportunity for our fans to get behind us and show that Austin truly is our home. And I just can't be more excited.
That game will be on Thursday, February 20th at 8:30 again, as Brandon noted, national TV game on TNT. So it's going to be fun. And, you can imagine just even Austinites, just alumni from UT, maybe some of his former teammates, family. I mean, everybody is going to be there.
Yeah.
Go there, check it out. But
it's going to be a who's who. And then don't forget that second game. We got Detroit coming in, and Detroit's a really good young team. After the game, actually in Detroit, Shakey Graves is performing a concert for us. So if you go to the game, you get to experience a concert. We're doing a pregame party before that as well. And then before the game on Thursday, we're doing a tailgate. So our partners at Downright Hotel from 4 to 7 are throwing a massive tailgate. So if you want to come start the celebrations early, head to Downright between 4 and 7 on Thursday, pop over to the game, and then do it again on Friday.
Yeah, so much fun. So you got the Pistons, you got the Suns, you got the Durant night. It is just going to be awesome there. So again, get your tickets. Go to Spurs.com right now. Obviously the games are the highlight of the week, but when we say take over Austin, y'all, we really mean everybody take over Austin. I teased in the intro, Brandon, there's so many things that we're just scratching the surface. So we should have time to get into everything, but let's start off with the watch party. I think sometimes Spurs fans, whether it's Austin or San Antonio, they're like, well, the All-Star game, but you guys got that covered, don't you?
We got that covered, and we're super excited this year because one of our players is playing in it. Obviously, Victor Wembanyama will be dressing up or suiting up for the Western Conference All-Stars, and we're doing that party at Boldenacre South. It starts at 6:30 with the tip-off at 7, and so come celebrate with not only Spurs fans but just NBA fans generally in Austin. It's going to be a really good environment. It's our real kickoff to Spurs Week.
Yeah, it really is. So you get to cheer on the silver and black that are in Austin playing. You get to cheer on Wemby out of San Francisco and so many things. And by the way, good luck, Steph Castle, too. Get that award. Got to get that award. Be that first Spur to get it. Although, I don't know if you saw the odds makers. I don't know. Vegas. They'll have to put odds on everything.
Yeah.
Man, that field is tough, man. I saw all the odds. I'm like, ooh.
Who's the favorite to win it? Do you know?
Yeah, the favorite is the defending guy.
Mac McClung.
Yeah, they got him to win it, but I mean they got high flyers. So
that'd be three for him. Won it 3 in a row if Mac won it over.
Yeah, he's a back-to-back title winner. So
I've seen Steph at practice, and he's got some things up his sleeve that you're not going to want to miss. So everyone tune into that. I think it's on Saturday. So. It's going to be spectacular.
Absolutely. Check it out. And I heard that you're giving him pointers on how to knock down those dunks, right?
Yeah, right. Well, didn't you say you guys had a medical guy on recently? That's the pointers I can give him on how to recover after he jumps all post time.
Yeah, we got to talk to Dr. Ryan McCorkle about that. Yeah, but he's also in Austin too. So see how it all comes together. It all comes together here. Again, we're talking with Brandon James. He is with the Spurs. He is the Spurs the senior vice president, of strategic growth and deputy counsel as well. And again, you want to follow the Spurs on social media. We'll go with X at Spurs. Real simple. Do that right now. Brandon, there's so many things, so many activities. Why Spurs fans should get out there. There really is. But before we get into that, I was going to take a little quick break right here with Mr. Brandon James. With Robinhood Gold, you don't need a silver spoon to eat up the financial favors of the 1%. Robinhood Gold allows others to get rates that perks usually reserved for the high society. Now the resourceful individual with Robinhood Gold can earn the very liberal rate of 4.25% APY on uninvested cash and be rewarded with a handsome 3% retirement boost on IRA account contributions. Robinhood Gold provides the privileges of a high net worth for any net worth. These generous benefits are now available for only $5 a month. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. Sign up at robinhoodgold.com/gold. Terms apply. For product-specific disclosures, visit robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rates may change. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
As the new leader of the Decepticons, I command you to subscribe to Locked On Spurs with Jeff Garcia.
We're back right here on Locked On Spurs with Brandon James, the Senior Vice President of Strategic Growth and Deputy Counsel for the San Antonio Spurs, and also the only guy in the world that can outdunk Steph Castle. Good job, Brandon. Good job. Good job.
Fake news.
Fake news, everybody. Fake news. Fake news. All right. Why is Brandon here? Well, every year he stops by Locked On Spurs to give us an update of what is going on in Austin for Spurs Week in Austin, where the San Antonio Spurs take over this Texas capital and bring the NBA experience and more to Austin Knights. And by the way, San Antonio, you're more than welcome to go. Just to make that little short trip to Austin, have some. So we talked about some community events, but there's also a very fun activity called the Spurs Cup. What's all that about?
So Spurs Cup is a way for our fans to come and be competitive with one another. Think cornhole, think trash can pong, basketball shooting games, limbo, flip car, win some amazing prizes. Every team member gets 2 drink tickets. You'll get a Spurs swag bag. So get your team, sign up to be a part of Spurs Cup, and that's going to be on Wednesday at Boldenacre North from 5:30 to 8:30. So we encourage people to come and hang out with their fellow fans and get competitive, and not only get competitive, but win some really cool, unique prizes that you can't get elsewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, from, like you said, cornhole to shooting contests. Yeah, get those competitive juices going. Go out there to Austin. By the way, how are you at cornhole? Are you pretty good?
I can beat you. What does that mean?
Oh, my God.
Definitely can beat you.
The bar is set low then.
Yeah, that's the bar.
Yeah, well, but I mean, one cornhole. How many did you get, Brandon? 16. All right. Well, we're
Yes.
you got smoked there. But no, it's so much fun. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. Remember that one year where weather didn't cooperate? Oh my God.
Remember, I do. So I've been stalking the weather every day, and it looks like it's going to be sunny skies for the entire Spurs week. And so no excuse for people to come out and bring some friends and get involved in all of our activities.
Yeah. Got a little note here sent from one of your colleagues here. This is pretty interesting, everybody. Over 64,000 fans have attended the 4 I-35 series games in Austin. When you hear that number, Brandon, what does that mean to you?
That means that Spurs fandom in Austin and outside of San Antonio is real. And we just couldn't be more thankful and gracious for our fans supporting us wherever we go. We haven't made the playoffs, unfortunately, in I think 5 years now, but they've stuck behind us, and we have a good young team to sort of build around now, and we're excited to sort of get back to our championship ways soon.
Yeah, absolutely. And Also, I think there's going to be an attempt to break a world record. Did I hear that right? An attempt to break a world record. I believe that during the Austin.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So Ben Duong, super Spurs fan. He did the half marathon last year. So think dribbling a basketball for an entire half marathon. Well, he's doubling it this year, and we're going to the Guinness World Record, dribbling a ball for the entire Austin Marathon. And it's a pretty fast pace, but Ben feels confident that he can do it, and we're going to support him each and every dribble.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Brendan, I attempted to break the world's record of eating Twinkies in one sitting. It didn't work out for me.
So you're breaking your own record, right?
Why do you think I'm wearing all black right now? You know, I got to cover that. I got to cover that gut up, man.
Hey, I'm proud of you for breaking your own record.
All right. So as we were talking about it right now, Brandon and Avery checking this in right now, is there so much going on. We know about the games. We know about the Durant, honored moment that he's going to get returning back to Austin. And of course, you got the Pistons. So 2 exciting games. Oh, by the way, once Durant gets his little hat tip there, I'm like, all right, Durant, you're done. Go get that W, Spurs. That's how I'm going to be right there.
Exactly.
But it's not just about the fun and the games. You're going to do a lot of community impact. Not to say it's not fun, but it's the Spurs showing that community is first. There's going to be a lot of community impact, isn't there, Brendan?
As you know, in true Spurs fashion, everything that we do starts with the community. And we've had this partnership with the Austin Parks Foundation for over 3 years now, where we've given a significant amount of money to refurbish courts in and around Austin. And on Sunday, we're unveiling our 4th court at Davis White Park. So at 1 o'clock on Sunday, come to Davis White Park. I hear there's going to be some players there. Coyote is going to be there. It's just another opportunity for us to show that this community is important to us, and we're giving back in a way because we know that the fans show up for us when we need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And when we say the Spurs are global when it comes to community impact, we mean it. Brandon and I were talking about the global impact in France, breaking ground on 2 new courts in Victor's home city out in France. And now they're doing it in Austin. So Spurs community outreach has no boundary, right, Brandon?
No boundaries. Like I said, we go where the fans are, and there's real need for some of these parks. And now that they have a place to come play basketball, be safe as we install lights, we make the concrete smoother, we install bleachers. And so there really is about the community, and we couldn't be more excited.
Absolutely. We're not done talking with Brendan James of the San Antonio Spurs. When we get back, we're going to wrap it up. He's going to give us some other details about the week. And we're going to talk about a ticket package. Yeah. So maybe you can go out there to Austin and have some fun with the Spurs new ticket packet. About that and more right here on Locked On Spurs.
Looking for tickets to your next big event, whether it's a concert, a comedy show, or a sports game? Finding the right ticket at the right price can be a headache, but with Game Time Picks, it's never easier. Let me tell you how it works. With Game Time Picks, the app does all the hard work for you. It curates the best deals, so you don't have to waste time searching through endless ticket listings. I've been using Game Time Picks for a while now, and here's why I love it. The curated deals make it super simple to find great tickets at a great price. No more sifting through thousands of options. I recently grabbed a super deal for a prime seat. I couldn't believe the value. It was a great seat. The seat view features a game changer. Before I even hit buy, I can see exactly what my seat will look like in the venue. That's very reassuring. Best part, you're covered with Game Time's lowest price guarantee, and if you find a better deal elsewhere, they'll refund you 110% of the difference. Plus, your tickets are guaranteed to be delivered on time with the easy cancellation options if something comes up. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code LOCKEDONNBA for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code LOCKEDONNBA for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed.
This is Homer Simpson, and you are listening to my favorite Spurs podcast, Locked On Spurs. Donuts.
We're back right here on Locked On Spurs with Brendan James. He is the Spurs Senior Vice President of Strategic Growth and Deputy General Counsel. My goodness. Man, I need to go back to school to catch up with you, Brendan.
Mouthful.
But we're talking about the Austin week where the San Antonio Spurs take over the Texas Capitol. From the NBA experience, the fan experience, to community outreach, the Spurs are doing it all. But you're not out of the woods yet, everybody. If you're still thinking you don't have any reason to go, the Spurs are going to offer you guys a nice ticket packet. The Spurs recently announced that the Spurs and South by Southwest have an exclusive ticket combo for the I-35 Series games and South by Southwest music. Here's what you get, everybody. You get a South by Southwest music wristband at a discounted price of $99. You get up to 25% off tickets to the Spurs I-35 Series game on Friday versus the Pistons. So there you go. Oh, we're not done yet, Brandon. We're not done. You got to go and text this number right now, 210-444-5940 for the link to purchase. I mean, Brandon, that's a deal, huh?
I can't think of a better combination than music, basketball, South by Southwest. Like it seems like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I know you're excited about this ticket package. The fans are excited. You get all that, the discounted price for the tickets, the Pistons game. I just wish they threw in an autograph session with you, Brendan. I think we needed that in that ticket.
No one wants that autograph. Trust me. I signed enough contracts as it is. No one wants to.
No, I'm gonna fake your autograph one time out of fun, and then just put it on the green screen right here. I go like, everybody, this is Brandon James' autograph. I got his autograph.
You're gonna get negative dollars for that.
But seriously, everybody, you want to text that number right now. Again, you want to text SXW. I'm sorry, SSX. I'll get it. That's a mouthful. SXSW. There we go. 210-444-5940 to get the link to purchase that right now. Brandon, before we let you go, what else can Spurs fans expect? Why should they go out there right now? Why should Austin fans that are already in Austin just mark their calendar and say, we got to go to this week?
Yeah, two other things I want to make sure we plug is I know there's a lot of coffee fans on here. If you like coffee, show up at Joe's or Manana Coffee Shop every day of Spurs Week between 7 and 11, and coffee on us. And so get your free coffee from Monday to Friday at Joe's and Manana. Also want to encourage everyone to come out to our block party at Houston Tillotson's campus on Tuesday, the 18th. So we're doing a massive block party. For those that don't know, it's Houston Tillotson's 150th anniversary. It's also their homecoming. And so we're doing a massive block party to not only celebrate Spurs Week, but celebrate what is the east side of Austin at Houston Tillotson. So come out, join us. There's going to be a bunch of celebrities, players, and vendors, and just come out and have a good time.
See, you got to make that trip to Austin, San Antonio fans. And if you're an Austin Spurs fan, see, get it? It's Austin, Spurs fans. You want to stay there, mark your calendars, go to the event too. I don't know off the top of my head, is the G League team getting involved too? The Austin Spurs, they're going to be involved.
They're going to be on the road a lot of the week, but when they are in town, they'll be popping in wherever they can.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, 'cause I think there was one time where the Austin Spurs franchise.
Yeah, we played a game in between our two last year, the Austin Spurs.
Yeah, I think that was kind of escaping my mind right now because I was going to schedule. I know there's a third game. I don't know what I was thinking. I think that was it. Yeah, the Austin.
Yeah, we had a day in between last year, and this year they're back to back, so we couldn't fit them in.
Not a problem, but just still, I really want to go check out an Austin Spurs game. I've done the trip up to Cedar Park a couple times. Fun game. So don't forget to do all that. Yeah, James, as always, Brandon, we appreciate you for stopping by here at Locked On Spurs. And get better. Are you okay? You sound a little sniffly there.
Yeah, the bug that's going around, it's gotten everyone. So I promise I'm on the mend. And by Spurs Week, I'll be 100%. I look forward to seeing everyone.
Yes, we need you 100% there, Brandon. We really, really do. We need you there.
You're ready.
I think a lot of fans will be upset if you're not there. They'd be in tears. They'd be crying.
Yeah.
They'd be like, we want our refund because Brandon James is not here. I'm messing with you, Brandon. I love having you here on Locked On Spurs. You give us the information what's going on with Spurs Week every single year. We appreciate it, and I know our audience does. So once again, he is Brandon James of the San Antonio Spurs. He's the Senior Vice President of Strategic Growth, Deputy General Counsel. Make sure to follow the Spurs on X at Spurs. Very, very simple. Facebook, Instagram, all this stuff. Make it very simple. Just look for Spurs. Make sure to follow those social media accounts right now. So for Brandon James, I am Jeff Garcia. We're going to put a lock on this episode of Locked On Spurs.
Thanks, Jeff.